All right, hey folks, here we are in the lab, and we got just a quick little project here because I'm going to put this on the shelf next to my other electric comet, and I'm just going to clean it up a little bit and give it a polish, and then we're going to. Unfortunately, the bulb's gone, but I have the other comet. I can yank the bulb out of, and we can test it, make sure that it works, and we can pull the batteries out of the other one as well. And all right, yeah, and it works. So, all right, so just a quick little cleanup on this. And by the way, here is what the comet looks like next to the super baby. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's clean this baby up. What do you say? Okay, here we are. So, why don't we start with getting a globe out of there. There, we can clean that up a little bit, just a little steel woolly on that. Okay, I can give that a little steel wool while it's sitting there because it's wired in. It's the first time taking any of this thing apart. There's the good old Dietz cardboard tucked into the air tubes. Okay. Well, very simple. Very simple in here. Cardboard, little copper. There you go. Okay. So, well, I see this bale is really chewed up. But we'll hit this. We're gonna do all this right here. We'll get some 409 on there. A little steel wool on here. All right. I'm gonna put this down in here to kind of secure it for now, and we'll come back to that. I don't want to yank them wires out. Instead of trying to, oh wait, it's gonna come out. Look at that. See, somebody yanked that out, and I can see that brass grommet right there is gonna come flying out. Gotta watch that. Okay, good. That makes that so much easier. So I'm gonna start with this crazy kitchen scrubby here. Get through the big chunks here because this is very rough. Very rough, because if I just do this with my superfine steel wool, it's just gonna chew it up and there'll be a big pile of steel wool dust on the cutting board and not a very clean bale. Okay, so the next concentration of this, I think this is number 3 steel wool. Yeah, definitely a lot of oxidation on this. This thing must have been stored somewhere where you shouldn't be storing, well, lanterns for that matter, but also battery powered things. So, all right, super fine steel wool. This is the quadruple 0 super fine steel wool, and we're gonna actually, wait, why am I not using a Dremel? I don't know. Hold on just a minute. Right, okay, so I got the 800 grit on here, and we're just gonna clean this baby up a little later. Okay, good. That's big change there. All right, so yeah, this globe guard kind of destroyed a little bit. Gotta have smaller hands to do these little lanterns. Boy. That's better. Okay. So, now. Yeah, okay, now that looks much better and much cleaner. And now we'll hit this baby with a little 409. Okay. Good, because my cutting board is a mess. Could use a little cleaning up. This is a soft bristle toothbrush. Yeah, so we're going to find out what is dirt and what is... oh, look at that. That's coming loose. I got to be careful because I'd have to ruin the paint to fix that. So... well, there's definitely some stuff coming off here. But it doesn't look much different. Oh man, that is coming loose really fast. What happened there? And I can't solder from the inside. It'll just fry the paint on the outside. So I'm just gonna have to be careful here. Yeah, that's got some nice patina to it, doesn't it? Eesh. I'm curious as to whether, or just how different the construction is on an electrified. I mean, you don't need to have the air tubes necessarily soldered. And I can see now they got little rivets in them. That's what's holding them in. I guess that's what it looks like. I don't know. Look. Yeah, they're just kind of pressed in there. They're just pressed. So it's not going to come out. There's a lot of pressed metal grabbing, but it's just not tight anymore. Okay, good. So we're not in much danger here. And I'm going to oil this up a little bit. Oil it up so I can get a nice shine out of the original paint. All right. Can't get through my day without the smell of linseed oil on my hands. I just realized we hadn't even tried testing it yet, but that shouldn't matter to this. Just that I'll have greasy hands. I mean, they built these things just, I mean, it's almost a no-fail because it's a little cardboard and a couple copper strips and a light bulb. That's really all that's inside there, so. Yeah, here I am worried about oil in the chimney. Oh well. It's all right. It's a habit. It's a good habit to have. Okay. We can wipe it off. Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't want this to... I used the wrong word when I said shine. Or maybe like a sheen. More of a satin. Yeah, boy. Took me a while. Been a long day. I come into the lab here to relax my brain and my body. Kind of immerse myself in a lantern rather than let the bad things of the day linger in your brain. The whole reason I have this hobby. To save my brain. All right. All right, so there, come on, get in there and click. That's what we want. Why does it switch so hard? All right. I'm not going to lube that up because there's cardboard in there, and that would be bad. Well, it turns awfully hard, but I'm not going to be using this darn thing every day. Okay. Get some cloth here that's got a little bit of oil left on it, and just kind of... Okay, so let's get the other comet. Boy, you really see how different the types of paint are. And is this the proper side for the switch? Yes, it is. Okay. Maybe this other one's got it in backwards. Maybe I just didn't even think about it. But it turns and turns on and all that. Okay, so. There's bulb. And I learned this the last time you can see the video on cleaning up this other electric comet, is that you got to put the batteries in both the same direction, which kind of went against every flashlight I've ever had, going back 50 years. No, let's go that way. Let's go this way. We'll try that way. Well, it doesn't work. At least we don't know what is on. Let's try. Oh, there we go. Okay, what happened different? Oh, I see, that fell out. All right, we know it works. Wow, why is that so difficult? What is the deal? All right, need that to stay right there. There we go. All right, so we know this one works. Great. Now I'll reassemble this other one. I'll get the glass cleaned up, and they can go sit next to each other on the shelf till I can get a bulb and some more D batteries. I mean, what? Nobody buys D batteries anymore, do they? I mean, yes, they do, because they're still made and still for sale. But I sure don't. Last time I bought batteries, I'll take that back. Last time I bought batteries was for this Comet. These are cheap, great value D cells. But before that, it was for my 4D cell mag light that I had not used in quite a few years, but found a LED upgrade for the bulb. Which I thought was going to make it the brightest mag light around. There we go. But I had a little tiny AAA battery, or AAA EDC flashlight in my pocket, and was twice as bright. And it's that giant 15-pound mag light. Okay, so we're good there. Now, clean this thing up a little. What next? I'm just gonna be stuck in a loop here polishing this thing because my right hand has linseed oil all over it. I'm trying to polish this. All right. That's too bad. It's not going to hurt anything, and it's not going to fall apart. It's just going to get looser and looser the more I screw with it. All right. And here. There we go. Excellent. So, here we go. We got another electric comet. Battery-powered comet. And I'll find a home for this eventually, but it was a really good deal, and I grabbed it. You gotta love the Comet. They're great. I love the Comet, but I'm also a big fan of Super Baby. And if you see my videos, this one burns all the time in here while I do lanterns. And you can see because it has the scars of being in here. That's and being used. I mean, it looks used. It's got a lot of kerosene residual and little carbon and all the steel wool that gets blown off my cutting board and all the stuff that goes flying off from my bench grinder. And you can see the heat. These little things heat up, man. These things get hot. In fact, somebody, I think I saw something written somewhere that like a comet burns kerosene as fast as like a little wizard does. At the same rate. Oh, that's crazy. It's maybe they're inefficient, but they're small and they're cool and they are bright. Very cool. All right. We're not here to clean this up. Sorry, little baby. I'm going to put you over here. Nobody puts baby in a corner. All right, folks. Here we go. Electric 2D cell. Dietz comet with a comet globe. And some patina. And, all right, that's it. Hey, folks. Thank you so much for stopping by. And until next time, don't you go change.